most complicated to learn the lines. Not only because I'm old, but also because a lot of times you have so stupid lines to learn that it's very difficult, especially when you are alone. You don't have a chance to meet your partners before shooting, so usually 90–95% times you are meeting them directly on the set. And it's always easier to learn together. Because the dialogues are based like questions and answers and discussions with the logic and so on and so on. But definitely that, and of course whenever it's cold and we have to shoot outside, that is chaotic.
Well, I like doing my stunts myself. And some of them can be very difficult. But I remember it was during Harry Potter, underwater stuff. Filming underwater, you know, they expect you to behave normal, as if you're just above water. And I found it extremely hard to lose the fear of being deep underwater, even though we had, you know, professional divers with us, you know, professional team. So yeah, keeping your eyes open, pretending, breathing. I mean, of course, I turned into a shark, which is easy, but yeah, I found that very physically challenging. Just, you know, feeling the water for a long time. You know, we stayed there for like half a day. They built a special, they call it the air room from the water, so we need to surface. We stayed there, they filled it up with oxygen. So you go into that place, which is a little room, and then, you know, you dive back underwater.
It's a special
tank. They built a special tank for the, you know, for the movie. So we spent the entire time underwater, pretty much. And then there was a big glass wall where you can see Mike and the rest of the crew. And underwater speakers, so you could hear instructions. So we spent hours underwater. And that was hard.
And you have to make it seem natural.
Yes, that's the hardest part. Yeah. They kept saying, open your eyes, open your eyes. I was like, I cannot see it. It's smudged. Turn left, turn right.
And they're sitting, drinking coffee and eating.
Yeah. And you know, what was very fascinating also was the entire tank, you know, the pool they built was covered in mirrors. So you would lose sense of space. So it's like an endless ocean that you find yourself in. So that was crazy experience.
My question is, what is your favorite character and why?
What's
your favorite character?
Your favorite character?
From
From
all the movies?
Yes, all movies.
Dobby.
Yeah!
You mean from all the Harry Potter movies or just in general?
All the Harry Potter movies.
Oh, the Harry Potter, okay, I was thinking, world of movies. Mine is Cockroach. Oh, he's a great character. And the actor who plays Cockroach is incredible. He gave me some of the best advice on the movie set. If you remember when we were going into the maze, we had 4 different angles, different cameras. And I was, you know, which one is mine, which one is mine? And then Pedja came along and he saw me worried. He came along and he did his signature, you know, the hug with the finger. So he's like, why are you so worried, my son?
And I was like, Pedja, 4 cameras, which one is mine? And then he gave me the best advice I've been using until, you know, forever. And he told me, what's your job? And I said, to act. Good. What's the cameraman's job? I said, to capture the scene. What's the sound people's job? To capture the sound. So I was like, okay. And the point is, he said, you focus on your job and let the other people do their job. Never since then have I worried which camera is mine. So thank you very much for that.
It's so simple.